Okay. Good morning, all of you. I'm starting the session. So first of all, I would like to congratulate to those who performed very well in this GATE exam, GATE 2022. And those students who have not performed well up to their expectations. So there is no need to worry because many opportunities will still come. So you have to keep trying until you get your destiny. And you don't know which opportunity is waiting for you. So now it is not a game of 1 year. You have to keep trying. So until you get your destiny, you can even keep trying after getting admission in MTech. So okay. So in this session, I will talk about PSUs, and there are also some research centers. I will also talk about PSU and research centers which recruit through GATE, and there are some PSUs which conduct their own exam. We can call it non-GATE PSUs. And then I will talk about MTech, and there is also integrated programs, which is MTech plus PhD, or in MTech it is also, there is one also program, MS program in some IITs. So I will talk about all these things in this session. And also I will take your queries. I will also take your queries. You can ask your questions. So let's first talk about this PSUs and research centers. Okay. PSUs and research centers. So first I will discuss those which recruit through GATE exam, GATE score, through GATE score or marks. Some PSUs, they consider GATE score and other consider GATE marks. GATE marks. Through GATE score, this is the first opportunity, through GATE score and marks. So there are PSUs. First is IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, which is a Maharatna company. Maharatna. It is a Maharatna company, and they have already released their notification. So they are going to recruit through GATE 2022. GATE 2022. Now, in IOCL, if I talk about specifically about this PSU, in IOCL, they give 85% weightage to GATE score, which is a high percentage, GATE score, and they give 10% weightage to personal interview and 5% weightage to GD plus GT, group discussion and group task. So they will conduct this GD plus GT at same time. Means they will conduct one after the another at the same time. Means first they will give some time for GD, and then after that they will conduct GT. And there will be personal interview, and the GATE score weightage is 85%. So those students who are under, I can say in general category, who are under 30, they can expect their selection, because this times the vacancies may be high, because for last couple of years they have not recruited through GATE. They have recruited, but that recruitment was through the campus placement. They used to go in different IITs, so they used to recruit BTech students, IIT BTech students. So last year they recruited through campus placement, but they have not recruited through GATE score for last couple of years. So this year the vacancies may be high, but they do not disclose vacancies before the recruitment process. So it is difficult to tell what will be the number of vacancies. So GD plus GT5, personal interview 10, GATE score 85. So this will play very important role here. High GATE score. In general category, I can say up to 20 rank, and in OBC and EWS up to 30, and in SC, ST, I can say up to 50 rank. The chances are there in IOCL. If the vacancy of if the number of vacancies will be good number of vacancies, then these chances will be there. This GATE score personal interview. In personal interview, they will ask both technical and non-technical questions. They will ask HR questions plus technical questions, and they can also ask some GK questions. GK questions they can ask in IOCL. So you can start your preparation. Those are under 50. So they can start their preparation. In if anyone is from SC ST, so they even can up to 60-70 rank. They can take chance. They can start preparing. And what you have to prepare if you targeting for a particular company, you have to know each and everything about the company. So you have to show them that you know each and everything about IOCL. So they can ask anything. They can ask anything. They can ask you what are different projects of IOCL which are going on. So those type of questions they can ask. So I have prepared some questions. For example, they can ask you. You have to go through the vision of company. What is the vision of company? Vision of company. This is not particularly for this IOCL. For every PSU, you have to go through these type of things. Vision of company. As I said, GK questions also they can ask. GK questions. Then chairman of company. Chairman of company. You have to know about chairman of company. These things matter a lot. If they ask you question, they can ask. Suppose if they ask this question to a student, so if you answer these type of questions, the interview will be impactful. So these things matters. And then different product and services of company. Product and services. So I have faced this interview. So I can tell better about this IOCL. I faced this interview. They can ask you about services. You have to go through this product and services. And also you can go to their rank in different global 500. Global 500 rank company hoti hai. So you have to go through the what is the rank of IOCL in global 500. Global 500. then longest pipeline of IOCL, longest pipeline. So these kind of questions you must go through. Longest pipeline. Their major product, their major projects, ongoing projects. Because sometimes companies they expand. So when they expand, they recruit students in bulk. They recruit engineers in bulk and not engineers in different fields. They recruit in bulk. So their major projects, then capitalization of company, those kind of question. This information you can get from even from their website. Go through the website, and these type of questions you can get from their website. And you have to know each and everything about your state. First CM of your state, and about your hobbies. Those things you have to prepare about your hobbies. So and also you have to prepare about your BTech project, and your training, where you done your BTech training. So those things you have to prepare. So these two type of questions are very common. BTech project, tell us about your BTech project, and tell us about your training in BTech, where you done your training. Tell us about what you learned from that. So those things you have to prepare. You can start preparing from today itself, and maintain a separate copy for this. You can, for different companies, you can write these type of things. I will also share in groups. I will also share some popular questions, HR questions. So this some few of them I have listed here. These are few of them. Next, in GD they will give you a topic. In GT also they will give you a topic, and you have to speak on that. GD, there is a slight difference. In GT also they will give you a topic, and GT you have to be in your group. Yeah, you have to perform collectively. Means you have to share your views collectively in GT. Usually in IOCL they start their recruitment process from June. In the month of June and July. So it goes very long, because in other branches they recruit huge number of students. So June and July usually, in the month of June and July. But the scenario may be different due to this COVID. So this year cannot say anything confirmed. Earlier they used to release their they used to students to fill the form before the GATE exam, but this year they have not followed the same procedure. Their form is not yet came. They have just released the notification. Scenario has changed after the COVID. So, but before that COVID, say they used to recruit in this month, June and July. They will conduct interview in these 2 months. Yes. Yes. As I said, for last couple of years, this scenario has changed. That due to COVID. Next, PSU. Next PSU. NALCO. They have also released their notification. Yes, Mohit, hopefully they will conduct in this year because they have released their notification, and it is IOCL is a profitable company. So I think they will recruit. Even I told last year they have also recruited. So among last year, among if I talk about Varieties Academy students, among top 10, there were 2 students who got selected in IOCL through campus placement, All India rank 3 and All India rank 5. So those students were from that IIT Indore. So they were selected. All India rank 5 student was. He told me that he selected in IOCL through campus placement. They have recruited last year also, but they not came through gate. So hopefully they will recruit this year. Yes, Tushar, they have released their notification. Yes, I'm saying they have released their notification, and they have mentioned that in that notification that they will recruit metallurgy students through GATE 2022. But earlier they used to even fill up the forms. They used to tell students to fill up the forms even before GATE. So that thing is not happened this year. Only they have released the notification, but hopefully they will recruit. Okay, next is NALCO. NALCO is also they have also released the notification that they will recruit through GATE 2022. NALCO का भी notification आ चुका है. So NALCO is Navratna company, and the package is almost equivalent. Package is very high. NALCO last year they have released the notification. So notification उनका कुछ आया है क्या जो that they will conduct their written exam. Tushar is saying that they will conduct their written exam. Is it so? किसी और ने देखा?
No sir, मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा था सर. वो just spelling बोल रहा था और कुछ नहीं. NALCO NALCO बोल रहा था सर.
NALCO last year they released that notification. It is there in our Facebook channel. They released that notification that they will recruit through GATE 2022. So in NALCO, they give weightage to GATE marks. GATE marks. In IOCL, they give weightage to GATE score. And in NALCO, they give weightage to GATE marks. And there will be 85% weightage to GATE marks, and personal interview 15%. It may change, but usually they give this much weightage. In IOCL, it is fixed.
Hello sir.
हाँ जी.
Sir, what is IOCL में सर आपने लिखा है GD plus GT, तो group discussion and GT सर क्या है?
Group task.
Okay sir.
ग्रुप टास्क में भी आपको टॉपिक ही मिलेगा. बहुत ज्यादा ग्रुप डिस्कशन में क्या है, आप किसी टॉपिक के ऊपर डिस्कशन करोगे आपस में, और ग्रुप टास्क में क्या है, दे विल गिव यू अ टॉपिक एंड सपोज दे विल गिव यू अ टॉपिक हाउ यू कैन इम्प्रूव द एजुकेशन सिस्टम इन इंडिया. तो you have to give points on that. You have to give points on that. And GD and GT, if you conclude the GD, yeah, you will get extra marks. Yeah. If you conclude the GD perfectly, you will get extra marks. Yeah. But as I said, there is no high weightage to this. Yeah. One more thing is there. You have to qualify it. Yeah. Qualifying marks is 40%. Yeah. If you get in GD plus GT, if you get below 2 marks, your recruitment, you will be out of the contest. Yeah. Minimum 40% you have to score in every portion. Yeah. Which in personal interview, minimum you have to score 4 marks. Yeah. In GD plus GT, minimum you have to score 2 marks. If your marks are high in gate, if your gate score is high, your personal PI performance is good. But if you do not perform well in GD plus GT, yeah, you will not be selected. Yeah. So minimum you have to get 2 marks. Means you have to at least speak few lines there, yeah, about the topic. ऐसे नहीं है कि आप बिल्कुल वहां पे चुप बैठ के आ जाओ और कुछ ज्यादा बोलो मत. तो उससे क्या होगा कि अगर इसमें 2 नंबर से कम रह जाता है तो देयर विल बी प्रॉब्लम. Okay. अच्छा तुषार किस में बोल रहे हैं आप? नालको में?
हाँ सर.
हाँ, as I said, it may change. मैंने बोला it may change. It is not fixed. But usually earlier they used to give this much weightage, 85% to 15%. But as I said, they may change it. So 90% and 10%. I think then the selection will be totally based on this only. 10% is very low weightage. So I will write or 90%, 10%. In IOCL it is fixed. IOCL में fix है. Okay, then after this, NALCO RINL is there. So RINL, it is not confirmed. Either it will come through GATE or they will conduct their own exam. It is not confirmed. Or even it is doubtful that they will come this year or not. So, but they used to recruit through GATE, RINL. So GATE 2018 through GATE 2019, they recruited large number of students through the GATE. In RINL, if I say so, it is here the same. They will give 85%. 85% weightage to GATE marks or score, and 15% weightage to interview, 15% personal interview. It is also almost similar to other IOCL, and in IOCL there is GD plus GD also, but here it is only interview. In SAIL is also Maharatna. SAIL is also Maharatna. NALCO, RINL, they are Navratna. SAIL is Maharatna, so they also recruit bulk number of students. They recruit in bulk, large number of students through GATE exam. In SAIL, there is GD also, along with the PI. So in SAIL, there is 75% weightage to GATE marks. and 15% weightage to personal interview, and 10% weightage to GD, group discussion. The group discussion is there. So if this company comes, sale, if this comes, then even those students whose score is slightly lower, they can try for this, because here this matters a lot. 25% weightage, 15 plus 10, this matters a lot. But in IOCL, gate score plays very huge role, because it is very high, gate score weightage. So you can keep trying these things. Those students whose rank is very well, they can start their preparation for every PSU. They can start knowing about different companies which used to recruit through gate score, because it is not a game of 1 week or 2 weeks. You have to prepare earlier about these things. If you are weak in GD, you can start this preparation. You can start reading newspaper. Especially in interview, they can ask you anything, as I told, except that BRC interview. In BRC interview, they will ask technical question, but in these PSUs, they will ask all HR questions. They can ask GK questions. So start reading newspaper. Start collecting material on current topics. You can start writing on it. So that way you will improve yourself. Suppose if you will prepare these things, it will help you a lot in the GD and those personal interviews. तो वहां पे क्या होगा कि जब आपने इस सब चीजें पढ़ा होगा, तो आपके पास एक मटेरियल होगा, बोलने के लिए लाइंस होंगी. You will have lines to speak. If you will go blank there, and you will not be able to speak more. अब ज्यादा बोल नहीं पाओगे वहां पे. But if you are prepared for all these PSUs, it will help you definitely. It's because now it is not only you cannot conquer it only with just by knowing technical knowledge. अब आपको नॉन टेक्निकल मीन्स आपको जो कम्युनिकेशन है, आपका जो पर्सनैलिटी है, those things you have to show in interviews and in GD sessions. Because they know you came after scoring good marks in GATE. You know technical portion very well. So they will ask from technical, but they will ask a few questions from technical. So common questions in these PSUs, what will be the common question? Your BTech project, your training in BTech, your hobbies. They can ask anything about your hobbies. Then the GK questions, they can also ask GK questions. And for example, if in GK question, they can ask you, what is our national anthem? Who wrote national anthem? This type of question they can ask. The state, which is the state having high literacy rate, which is the highest peak of India. So these type of questions they can ask, but they will not ask to every student. So as I said, they can ask anything. अब कोई फिक्स नहीं है कि वो यही चीज पूछेंगे हर स्टूडेंट से, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Suppose if they ask GK question to one student, for others, from other student, they may not ask GK question. So these things you have to prepare before the interview. So as I said, maintain a separate copy. Okay, so IOCL हो गया, NALCO, RINL, SAIL, then BRC, yeah, BRC. So BRC, you know, it is totally based on interview performance. Your selection is totally based on after you're getting selected for interview. There is no weightage for interview, written marks. Written marks का इसमें कोई weightage नहीं है. Or if your rank is under 40, I can say 40 or 50. It depends on number of seats. So you will get call. You may get call directly from gate score without that written exam. Earlier they used to call 20 students for one seat in BRC. But for last couple of years, due to this COVID, they have called around 1:12, 1:12 or 15, or 15. So means they have called less number of students due to COVID. So if they call less number of students, obviously the cutoff will increase. Cutoff बढ़ जाएगा जब कम student बुलाएंगे. ज़्यादा student call करेंगे. It also depends on number of seats. So suppose if number of seats are 5, and on the other side if number of seats are 9, so obviously the number of students will be called in more number if seats are more. So it may vary, but if I talk about that gate 2020 year, in 2020 they called less number of students. So I think up to rank 30 or 35 students got call from this gate score. I'm talking about gate score. But last year they have called a large number of students because last year there were 9 vacancies, which is not a small number in BRC. In BRC, the questions will be totally technical questions. So if you are a technically sound person, you will enjoy these type of interviews. These type of interviews, if you are technically sound. Because I know some students, they are very good in technical, but they struggle in HR questions and those type of things, they struggle. GD sessions. So for those students, but those students, there is no need to worry. You can at least, if I talk about IOCL, in NALCO there is no GD. In SAIL there is GD. In IOCL, the GD weight is not very high. As I said, if you have prepared, you can speak a few lines and you will get 2 marks. So it is not very difficult to get 2 marks out of 5. It is not very difficult. So only those persons who will not speak, and suppose if a person speak only 1 line in whole GD session, so they may get below 2. But if a person speaks at least 2-3 lines, so I think he or she will get easily 2 marks. It is not very difficult, but you have to prepare for this. You cannot simply go in the interview. They can even ask you any current topic. They can ask you questions on any current topic. So that's why I told, now start keeping now start reading newspaper. It will help you a lot. In BRC, so it is totally based on 100% weightage to interview after getting call from the gate score or the written test. NMDC, Tushar, they do not recruit every year through GATE. NMDC. And also, if they come, the number of seats will be very less through metallurgy. NMDC is also Navratna. So one more is there, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard. In BIS, 85% weightage to GATE score and 15% weightage to PI, personal interview. In BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard. But they have not released any notification yet, whether they are coming this year or not. But they used to recruit. In GATE 2020, they came. First time they came through GATE. Earlier, they used to conduct their own exam, but first time through GATE, they came in GATE 2020. Yeah. And that year, there were around, I think, 18 vacancies. Yeah. So it is also, selection is very similar to IOCL. They have very high weightage to GATE score. And here, in most of PSUs, you will be recruited as engineer trainee, but here it will be the post will be scientific officer in BRC. After 1 year training in BRC, you will be scientific officer. This is also scientific officer. Yes, Tushar, they considered GATE 2020, 2019 and 2018. Yes. So same procedure may be followed when they will come, if they will come. May be followed. Same procedure may be followed. So if you have, suppose, if you will get selected in any PSU this year, and if your GATE score is high, so you may also have chance next year to get, suppose if BIS come next year, not come this year, so you may have a chance in BIS next year also, if your GATE score is high. Because it's only a game of GATE score. GATE score is very high. In personal interview, in BIS, mostly they will ask technical questions. Technical questions they will ask in BIS interviews. No, Tushar, other PSUs do not follow. The selection process may be different in different, and eligibility criteria may be different in different PSUs. Age limit is also different. So it is not same. BIS they allow 3-year GATE score, but in other, for example, in IOCL they will recruit from current year only, from current GATE score.
Hello sir.
हाँ जी तुषार.
सर इसमें जनरली PSUs में कितना होता है सर एज लिमिट फॉर जनरल?
For general it is 26. In IOCL, in BARC, it may vary from 26 to 30. It is also 30 in some of the PSUs. Minimum 26, maximum 30 in PSUs. In other government jobs, if any government job come, so there it may be 35. For example, if there is any state level job, government job, so there may be 35. But in PSUs, in this, so it is 20, minimum 26, maximum 30. Gaurav, I think you joined late. I have already told number of vacancies they have not disclosed, but we cannot just predict the number of vacancies from this point that they have not recruited last two couple of years. So this year number of vacancies will be high. We cannot say. I told they have recruited the metallurgy students, but they last year they recruited through campus placement. They the IOCL now IOCL also used to go in different IITs for campus recruitment. They have started this campus recruitment from this from the year 2000 I think 16 or 17 itself. उसी समय उन्होंने स्टार्ट कर दिया था गेट से तो लेते ही हैं, गेट के अलावा they used to go in campus placement. So when I was in MTech, I remember IOCL came there for campus recruitment. So even last year, as I told, there were from Brightest Academy, there were 2 students who told me. One student told me that he got selected in IOCL. Other person also gets selected, but I don't remember exactly. Either that person is selected in IOCL or in different. But All India rank 5 last year, he told me that he selected in IOCL through campus placement.
Sir,
Sir,
sir, does IOCL recruit for MTech metallurgy graduates, or is it only BTech?
Though they allow only BTech students when they come in campus recruitment. They do not allow MTech students, only they allow BTech students.
Sir, what about Isro and DRDO? Do they also recruit metallurgy?
DRDO,
Yes,
they have a few days ago, they notify in their website, they have withdrawn the recruitment. Earlier they released in a newspaper, they released DRDO that they will recruit this year. Means next year, this is GATE 2020, 2022. But few days ago, they have released a notification that they have withdrawn those vacancies. So it is not coming, DRDO. This year it is not coming. You can check in their website. Website पे जाके check कर सकते हो. Someone sent me this. Someone send me this. It is cancelled. So now, if I say the PSUs which are confirmed through GATE 2020, there are 2 PSUs, 1 research center which is confirmed: IOCL, NALCO, and BARC. It is confirmed. Gaurav, that MTech part I will come later. First, I will talk about only PSUs. MTech part I will come later. Okay, next, after this, these are research centers. DRDO is also there, but as I said, it is not coming this year. Next year it may come, so we cannot say, but this year it is not coming. So these are the research centers. Now there are some PSUs which conduct their own exam, non-GATE PSUs. So those who have not performed well in this GATE, so they can continue their preparation. As I said, we don't know, you don't know which opportunity is waiting for you. So you can continue your preparation. The best thing preparing for GATE is your technical portion will be prepared for all other PSUs, and along with the technical portion, you have to also prepare for non-technical portion, for aptitude, for reasoning, and for general studies. non-gate PSUs or research center. Non-technical play very important role in other PSU exams. If I give one example in sale, if sale come through gate, so I told they will conduct GD personal interview, but if they conduct their own exam, they will ask there will be 200 questions, 100 questions technical, and out of rest 100 questions there will be 25 reasoning, 25 aptitude, 25 English, 25 general studies, yes. So if a student is weak in suppose let's say one portion, so it will be difficult to clear the cutoff, because earlier when SAIL used to recruit before 2018 year, first time it came through GATE in 2018, and they recruited in Metallurgy branch, they recruited 88 students in 2018, and in 2019 they also recruited large number of students, huge number of students. So if suppose if this PSU comes, so many of you will be selected, even if your rank is slightly higher or even marks are slightly lower. That was a golden year. 2018 and 2019 both were golden years. 2018 and 2019. 2020 and 2021, these two are affected only due to COVID. That is not, I cannot say okay, that is due to any other reason. This is only due to COVID. Okay, not only this, in every sections, so everyone is affected from this COVID. So this year, hopefully, more number of PSUs will recruit. So the scenario will be, maybe it will be better from this year onwards. कि नॉन गेट में क्या आ जाएगा, देखो HAL Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, which is a Navaratna company. HAL last year they conduct their own exam. HAL. Then NRL is there, NRL, which used to conduct their own exams. Numaligarh Refinery Limited, but the number of seats will be less. Then Isro is there. Isro, there are two types of recruitment in Isro. One is centralized recruitment, another is Isro VSSC, plus there are some other centers. For example, SAC is there. So sometimes the vacancies come in individual centers, research centers, and they also recruit centralized recruitment. There will be also centralized recruitment. Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Their result came just few days ago. So they have recruited around 4 to 5 metallurgy students, BTech students. There were also some seats for MTech students in Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. उसमें कुछ सीट MTech की भी थी और BTech की भी सीट्स थी. BTech के लिए उन्होंने एग्जाम लिया था. They conducted exam for BTech student, and for MTech student they directly call for interview based on their performance. MTech. In this Isro, which is centralized recruitment, there is no position for the metallurgy, but they last time they had allowed metallurgy students for the mechanical post, scientific officer mechanical post. They allowed metallurgy students. When metallurgy students can appear for this exam, and it is also, the exam is also of same kind. They will same kind of bark. They will just conduct the exam for selecting the students for interview. After clearing the cutoff, so the total weightage will be given to interview performance. There is no weightage for exam, Isro exam. Total weightage, 100% weightage will be given to interview performance. And they used to call in, generally they used to call in 1:10. Means for one seat they will call 10 students. So last time in this mechanical post, there were around 130 vacancies. 135, exactly number I am missing. So there were around 130 vacancies. So means they have called around 1,000 plus students, 1,000 to 1,100 students. Last time they called in less ratio. I think they called in 1:8 or 9. So in this, if you want to try for this, you have to prepare some portion of mechanical branch. 40%, 30 to 40% is common. They ask mathematics, few questions. Around they in their exam there will be 80 questions. 80 questions, and out of these 80 questions, 7 to 8 questions will be mathematical questions. Yes, this were for these vacancies I'm talking for in VSC. These were for metallurgy branch. Metallurgy branch. 4 to 5 vacancies. These were for metallurgy branch. In this Isro, which was a centralized recruitment. So if you want to prepare, actually earlier every year Isro used to conduct their exam, but they have not conducted the exam for last. I think in 2021 they have not conducted. In 2020 they conducted. I think so. Yes, in 2020 they conducted. So if you want to try for it, you have to study some portion of mechanical branch. For example, you can study a related portion. I had made a video on it, which is available in YouTube channel. So if anyone want to try for this, so he or she must go through it, which is available in our YouTube channel, Brightest Academy. So I have made a video on it. I have experience of this exam, so that I can tell better. So there is a video, so you can go through it specifically for this Isro. But it's not that easy, because as I told, you have to study some portion of mechanical branch. Though 42, it depends how many questions they ask from common portion. But I can say 40% portion is common. If I talk about mathematics, thermodynamics, starting portion is common, and the very other there are some manufacturing is common. Manufacturing is common. So 40% syllabus is common, but with this 40% you cannot clear the exam. So you have to at least add 20 here, 20 to 30%. Cutoff will be around 55%, because in Isro the number of questions are 80 and they will give only 90 minutes for it, and there will be also numerical. You have to and without calculator. So If out of 80, if you are able to attempt 60 questions with high accuracy, then there are chances for getting selected for interview call. Once you get the interview call, they will ask you your branch only. They will not ask you mechanical branch. So only game is to clear this cutoff. But you have to specifically target for this. If you are really interested for this Isro, you have to spend time on it. Then IGCAR, Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. It is a research center. In this also there is 100% weightage to interview after getting selected for the interview. This year they came and their recruitment is under process. Then KIOCL is there. They also used to recruit few students, but not every year. Then Midhani is there. Midhani is recruitment is also under process. They will conduct their exam this year, Midhani. And there are a huge number of vacancies. I think there are 22 vacancies. But this form for this is already closed in Jan month. Then one more is there which have not came for last 2-3 years. Indian Ordnance Factory. Indian Ordnance Factory. So I remember, I think around gate, around the year, not through gate, they conduct their own exam. Around year, I think 2016 or 2017, they recruited huge number of students, metallurgy students. They recruited a huge number of students from various branch, but in metallurgy also there were large number of vacancies in metallurgy branch. There were two type of post. One is JE junior engineer and one is higher post. Two type posts are there in Ordnance Factory. And there may be few others which I have not listed here. There may be few others who do not come every year. So you can try in these. If your gate score is not good, you can try in these PSUs. You have to keep trying until you get your destiny. As I said, so you cannot stop your preparation just by scoring good rank or good marks. You have to keep trying until you get your destiny, means you get final selection. अगर आप सोचो कि मैं एक साल में ही सब कुछ करना चाहता हूँ, that may be possible for some students if golden year comes like 2018 and 2019. So those students, if I talk about 2018, so there were many students who were fresher. They just spent 6 to 7 months and they were selected in PSUs because number of vacancies were huge. Even through gate, I remember in general, I'm talking about general category, students, one of my student got around 63 marks and she was selected in 2 PSUs, Nalco and SAIL. So that was a golden year, I can say. Hopefully that those years will come again. And it is from this year only, I can say improvement is done because already IOCL release notification, NALCO is coming. So BRC, they used to recruit every year. So hopefully some other PSUs will also come. Because we cannot stay, this is the starting of this year. Some PSUs even come at the end of year. You don't know when the company will come. तो इसलिए आप कभी भी रुक नहीं सकते, आपको ट्राई करते रहना है, और कब अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगी यू नेवर नो. तो कुछ वी कैन नॉट से एनीथिंग डेफिनेटली. हाँ, ये PSU कम आती है गेट से, नहीं बोल सकते हम. PSU गेट से कम नहीं आती. लास्ट जो 2 साल थे वो कोविड की वजह से अफेक्टेड हुए हैं, ना कि PSU के थ्रू मेटलर्जी का स्कोप कम हुआ है. In other branches also they have not recruited good number of students in last couple of years. So that is due to COVID and not due to any other reason. So they will come definitely. The scenario will change again. Those type of years will come. BHEL do not come. They do not recruit metallurgy students. BHEL is also Maharatna, but BHEL earlier BHEL was a profitable company, but now it is in loss. BHEL. ONGC भी नहीं आता. ONGC नहीं आता है. ONGC metallurgy से नहीं आता है. But we don't know when they will start recruiting. Yeah, BIS किसी ने सोचा नहीं था BIC will come through gate and they will recruit 18 students, metallurgy students. HEL किसी ने सोचा नहीं था HEL भी लेगा metallurgy students को. हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिकल लिमिटेड. So कुछ भी yes, there are some other. I told yes. Yes, there are some other companies. NFL is there, MECON is there. So there are my other companies, as I told. But as I said, it depends. They do not recruit every year, so some other may come. HEL जैसे हमने सोचा नहीं था लास्ट ईयर HEL आया. तो इस तरह से हर साल in Midhani there are 22 vacancies. So which is not a small number. More than more than 15 in metallurgy branch is not a small number. 15 से ज़्यादा जब recruitment होगा, it's not a small. Even in BRC last year they recruited 9 students, which is not a small number. 9 student बहुत होते हैं metallurgy branch. अगर आप if you are fully preparing for targeting for those type of interviews, definitely you will have chance there. Because if they call, suppose if they call in 1:15, for example, so out of 15, only I can say 7 or 5 to 7 students will sincerely prepare, because some will be, as I told last year, there were many students in top ranks who do not appear for even for BRC interview because they were selected in college placement, mostly the IIT students, IIT BTech IIT students, and some of them they were not able to prepare due to hectic MTech schedule. So if you want to prepare for PSUs, if you want to prepare for other exams, so I will suggest don't go in IISc. They will not give you time to think about anything else. अगर आप कुछ और करना चाहते हो साथ में along with the MTech, तो I will suggest कि don't go in IISc. IISc is only for those students who are only interested in research, want to go abroad for the PhD, and who want to pursue higher education. For that, for those students, IISc is the first option. Should be the first option. That is the top institute in India for research work. But if you want to continue your preparation, if you're targeting for PSUs and any research center, then I will suggest don't join ISC, but because there you will not get time. Yeah, this I'm saying from the experience of our old students. Yeah. Last year, all India rank 6 Arko Prabhu, he told me that he want to prepare for BRC, but he's not getting time what to do. Yeah. Because they will give you assignments, they will not give you time to think. If you want to maintain good CGPA in MTech, yeah, it will be difficult. Yeah. In other IITs, you can maintain good CGPA and also you can prepare. प्रिपेयर भी कर सकते हो आप, CGPA भी अच्छा मेंटेन कर सकते हो. ISC में ऐसा नहीं होता.